Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Becky's Basic Life. I'm Becky, and I'm so glad you stopped by today. I don't have a huge haul for you today. With the holiday, with Memorial Day weekend that we just had, I don't know. I'm kind of just doing whatever we needed, and Meijer didn't have like a ton of like great sales that I needed to be stocking up on, so I just kind of did a basic haul this week of just some things that we needed for our menu plan. So I'm gonna dive right in, and this is again Meijer and Walmart. So butter was on sale for $3.99, so I just picked up 2 of those because that was a good deal for the challenge butter anyway. And I'll just throw that in my freezer. These, you guys, were only like 89 cents, or yeah, I think like 89 cents. It's a 12 count, which is enough for us. I was thinking of doing next week these Bira. They're called, like, I can never pronounce it. It's like B-I-R-R-I-A, these tacos. You make the filling, the beef filling, and then, or you can do chicken, I think, because that's the Bira or whatever is the flavor, the seasoning. And then you fill these corn tortillas with your meat and cheese, and then you fold it over and you fry them lightly in some oil, and they're so good. So, but 12 taco shells or corn tortillas or whatever is enough for our family of 3. So it's nice just to have this small amount. I've never seen that small amount. It's usually, the much bigger packages, and I try to use them up, but I always end up throwing them away. So it's nice just to have the little one. And then these happen to be only 42 cents. So we obviously like Mexican stuff. So I just picked up 2 of those. I have lots of tomato products, so I didn't really need a ton. So that's why I only got 2. And then I think this was a mistake. I wanted both of these regular refried beans. I've never tried the black refried beans. But anyway, it was buy one, get one, 50% off or 40% off at Meijer. And we just love refried beans. So I just picked up some more of those because we just had like a nacho night and I used up a can of those. So just to, keep my pantry shelf full. And then my favorite gum, I was getting low, so I picked that up. This big thing of gum is almost like $10 now, you guys. I mean, a person can hardly afford to chew gum anymore. And then I just got this small Meijer Whip dressing. It's supposed to be like Miracle Whip. Hey, I want to ask, does anybody know, like, what are they doing with the Miracle Whip? I don't use Miracle Whip that much. That's why I just bought this little one. But now it all says, like, Miracle Whip that tastes like mayo or something like that. Like, what are they doing with the Miracle Whip? And the reviews I've been reading, people say it tastes horrible, that it's not like how Miracle Whip used to be. I don't know. I don't know. But this appears to be like regular Miracle Whip. And I'll tell you why I need this. So I just got red potatoes because I was out of them, and we use them for like a lot. Like I just made potato salad today to go with our dinner, and we were out. And then I always have heavy cream around, so I picked up just 1 of those. Meijer had their aluminum foil on sale, this big one for $7.99. So I just picked it up. With summertime coming and grilling and stuff, you always use more aluminum foil than normal, or at least I do. I just happened to see this. I thought this was from Walmart, obviously the great value, but I just thought all these fruits looked really good and would be nice for smoothies. So I'm trying to get back on to eating healthy, you guys. Since my husband was on vacation over Memorial Day weekend for like 5 days, we ate total junk, like garbage food, and like my stomach, I am paying for it. So I need to get back on track with like fruits, vegetables, like eating well again. And then this is for my golden retriever Jack. I make his dog food, and then carrots. I'll add like carrots and green beans to his dog food. And then I just bought this big thing of like Solo cups, but Hefty brand. I know it says party on. I don't have any big parties in my future, but I like to keep them around for summer. Just because we do have people stop by, and it's just nice to have a drink if you're going to sit outside and you don't have to worry about glass breaking and such. So moving on here, 2 green onions. They, I think, look pretty good. You never know. And then I got a little, this is like a baby head of organic lettuce. I don't generally buy iceberg lettuce all that much, but that Miracle Whip that I was telling you about, I make this salad. It's called Sarah's salad. I don't know who Sarah is, or you know why they call it Sarah's salad. It just is. And it's this, and you chop up one of these, and bacon, you fry up some bacon and Swiss cheese and green peas, and then you make a dressing with the Miracle Whip and mayo, and I can't remember what else, like salt and pepper and maybe a little sugar. It's like really simple, basic, and it's really good and light and refreshing for summertime now, and I haven't had it in a while, and I thought this would be good. I'll explain to you when we're gonna eat that when I go through my meal plan. And then you guys, I got this. This is an espresso chai latte. It's tea and coffee together. I mentioned, if you watched my video last week, I mentioned I had bought some chai latte concentrate, and I told you that because Starbucks doesn't have the cherry chai lattes anymore, that I was going to experiment and see if I could make them. And I think I have the cherry cold foam. Not as perfect as Starbucks, but pretty close where we like it. We'll just deal with it. And maybe as I keep making it, I can do a little bit better. But so anyway, so we're doing that. And then I just happened to see this. I have never tried the espresso chai latte, but I thought maybe that would be really good because Meijer has this cherry coffee that I love. And I thought maybe this would be good with the cherry cold foam. So we're going to try that and see if that's any good. If anybody has had and tried this before, let me know what you think about it. And then I got a big thing of Prime drinks. Those are that's a 15 pack. And that's for my son's fridge because he really likes these. And they're not too bad. I think they're only like 25 or 50 calories. So it's not like, you know, like drinking a soda every day or something. And then this bacon at Meijer was on sale for like $3.99, I think. So I just picked that up. And this, I'll probably just use this or something similar that we have in the freezer for that Sarah's salad. And then this chicken was on sale. So I picked that up. I don't know. It looks kind of funky in this light. I don't know. I better get it in the freezer fast. I don't know. You just never know what's going on with food anymore. And then I got this rotisserie seasoned turkey breast. I thought I'd give this a try. I thought we'd do some sandwiches with this. I made, usually make sourdough bread, but I made some Italian bread, like loaf, like more loaf style, like more rustic. So it's like bigger, not skinny, like you would have for like garlic bread or something, and it turned out really good. So I want to use it and for sandwiches. I mean, I like sourdough, but sometimes you want something a little softer, not as crusty as sourdough. And then this little chuck roast was on sale. It was $12, and it's a 2-pound roast, and that's good enough for our family. And then we like these hot dogs. They were 2 for $9, so $4.50 for just, you know, a regular pack. That'll probably last us all summer. Like, we don't eat tons of hot dogs, but we do like them now and again. My son does not really love them, so we don't eat a ton of them. And then I just bought the big, hard to open sour cream because now I think I like it better than the Daisy brand. I'll just have to, I don't know, get a pry bar in here when I want to open it. And then this medium cheddar, that is going to go with the sandwiches because they're going to be, I think, like turkey bacon cheddar sandwiches or something. And then I just got a big thing of half and half if we're going to be drinking a lot of those latte thingies that I was showing you with the latte thing over there. It does, you do use half and half, or you can use milk if you want. And then just 2 of the A2 milks that I usually get weekly. And I think we are back where we started. Yes, with the butter and the corn tortillas. So we went all the way around. And that's that for groceries. Like I said, I did not buy a ton this week. We just really didn't need too much because I wasn't cooking like a ton. We did more like dips and snacky stuff over while my husband was off for Memorial Day. So I don't know, I just didn't need a ton this week, which is fine. My checkbook really appreciated that. And then here is my meal plan. And today, as always, is Thursday, and we have eaten this stuff. Monday for Memorial Day, we just did takeout, and my husband wanted wings, and I was not really feeling all that great. So we got like this crummy pizza with wings, like from Papa John's or something. It was awful. We ended up like throwing it away. So nothing like a waste of money, you know. And then Tuesday we did leftover nachos because we did like a nacho day when my husband was home. So I just used up the rest of the refried beans and the meat and stuff, and we had chips and stuff. So we just did a leftover nacho day that day. And then Wednesday that was a carryover from last week. We just did cheapo chili dogs, nothing super exciting. Tonight I'm looking forward to this one, like a real normal food. This is a carryover from last week too. It's crock-pot barbecue beef, and then I made some homemade red potato salad this morning. And then here, if you want to look here, I have the roast. It's cooking away. So for tonight, that should be good, shredded on rolls. It did say that you could like put coleslaw or something with it. I didn't go through all that. We're just gonna have them on rolls and have some potato salad on the side, and we're gonna call it a day. And then the turkey bacon cheddar sandwiches, I'm gonna do that, and maybe like some tater tots or chips or whatever. Just simple. And then Saturday is when I'm gonna make that Sarah salad, and that's like a really yummy salad, but it's pretty filling, and you can't really save it. You have to like pretty much eat it and then be done. Otherwise it's like mushy and gross. It does not. It's like you have to eat it right away. So I'm just gonna do a little grilled chicken with that and call it good. Some protein and vegetable, that's perfect. And then I don't know if you remember, like a week ago they had like 2 for $5 or 2 for $4, whatever, English muffins. And so we have like kind of a lot of English muffins. So I'm just gonna do breakfast sandwiches, you know, like a McDonald's dupe, you know, like their egg McMuffin with sausage or whatever. That's what I'm just gonna do, and maybe I'll fry up some potatoes or something, and we'll just have breakfast for dinner on Sunday and call it good, just to use up stuff, and so I'm not wasting, and you know, just keeping everything flowing, just so there's not so much waste, and that things get eaten and not, you know, wasted, because, you know, who can afford to be wasting you know how things are. So I don't know, that's all I really got this week. I know I don't have a super great exciting menu this week. It's just been kind of blah, but I have this disaster area of a kitchen to clean. I mean, I'm embarrassed to show you, but this is what I have to do now, because it's gross, you know, it's a mess. And I just feel tired, like I don't want to clean it. I feel like I wish there was like kitchen fairies that would come and clean this up for me. I don't know, and it's like I'm just gonna make this one complaint and I'll be done, I promise. Like, I'll have this kitchen like sparkling clean. It'll just look like it could be in a picture, and like 10 minutes later, people fill the sink up with dishes, or they cook something. It's like it never stays clean. It's like crazy. So that's my one complaint. But I guess I should be happy that, you know, I actually have food, and, you know, that we can cook. And so I'm going to try not to be grateful and not think of anything else weird. So anyway, I'm going to end here. I hope you guys are doing well, and thank you always for stopping by and watching, and you guys take care, and I will see you next week. Bye.